Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's real user review, we're going to be taking a look at the Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt and the Camp Hat from Gustin. Now, Gustin did send me both of these products as samples for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Gustin prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there will be affiliate links in the description box down below. If you're considering buying this sweatshirt, this hat, or maybe some jeans from Gustin, please consider using those links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of that sale. Kick back to me, and all that money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. And yes, I am standing today, and that is because the cat stole my chair. So this is not my first foray into Gustin. Yes, I have the number 75 Okayama Standard jeans in the straight cut that I have been wearing in heavy rotation since I got them a little while ago, and I really do enjoy these jeans. As you could probably tell, you've probably seen them in a lot of my recent videos, but Gustin wanted to know if I want to take a look at any other products, so I said, of course. I am very satisfied with my jeans. I would be interested in just about anything you would like me to take a look at. So they sent me the Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt and the Camp Hat in the Slub Chambray Black, which I really like. If you haven't noticed, I've also been wearing this hat in many of my recent videos, as long as it's not cold and I'm wearing a skull cap. But before we dive into the full real user review, let's take a look at some of the specs and features of each of the garments. The Gustin Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt comes in at $90 USD. My sweatshirt is in the heather gray colorway. This is made from a 14-ounce 100% cotton fabric with a very comfortable brush backside that feels very good on the bare skin. Some of the nice finishing touches are the veg tan leather patches, both on the bottom left of the outside of the sweatshirt and in the back neck area. The fit of this sweatshirt is reflective of the name, being a nice relaxed old school fit of the vintage style. And this is made in Canada. And for point of reference, I am 5'9", roughly 175 to 180 pounds, and I am wearing a size large. The Gustin Camp Hat comes in at $29 USD. The version I am wearing is in the Slub Chambray Black, but they do offer the Camp Hat in several different fabrics and colorways, so there are quite a bit of options here to satisfy just about anyone out there. The chambray version that I am wearing here is a 6-ounce fabric made up of 55% linen and 45% cotton. It features a leather strap with metal closure, and it is made in the USA. Now, every year, as the weather breaks and it turns cold, as it is now, we all tend to bundle up. We'd like to stay cozy, we'd like to stay warm, we'd like to stay comfortable. Now, I do work in an office building, so Monday through Thursday, I generally wear button-down shirts, most of which is flannel this time of the year. I do have a pretty liberal dress code, but casual Fridays and throughout the weekends, I do gravitate a lot towards sweatshirts. And this year, I've been gravitating a lot towards this Gustin Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt. Now, the name says it is a heavyweight sweatshirt. It is a 14-ounce sweatshirt, so I put that in that heavier weight range, but I do have a couple sweatshirts that are much heavier than this, so much so that I don't really wear them indoors because I get too warm if I do wear them indoors. But I found this to be an actual really good weight. Even right now, the heat was just on. It went off maybe 20 minutes ago, so it's quite warm in the house, but I'm not heated, I'm not overheating, I'm not sweating or anything. I'm still very comfortable. And when we get down into that high 50 range before the heat actually kicks on, I'm still pretty comfortable in the Gustin Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt. So I find it to be a really good weight. I don't want to say, even though the title says it's a heavyweight, it's not a very heavyweight sweatshirt, but the weight of it is really nice. It's very comfortable to wear for the most of the day inside my house, where I generally would wear like an older worn out sweatshirt in the house because I don't want to overheat. But this is something that I can wear inside, and then I can also wear this, throw a jacket on, and go outside. Now today, right now it's 39 degrees, but I was outside earlier putting up Christmas decorations, and it was probably about 34 degrees earlier this morning, and I had just this on. I did start with a vest over it, but I did get a little warm because I was moving around, so I did end up shedding the vest quite quickly and just wearing this and my jeans while I was outside hanging up Christmas lights. So I'm finding this, if you're active, to be a really good sweatshirt to wear in that like mid 30 degree range up to, I'd say, mid 65 indoors if you're just kind of sitting around on the couch and it's winter outside, because, you know, 65 degrees with the heat on is different than 65 degrees out in the sun. But indoors with the heat on and the cooler wintry weather, 65 indoor to, I'd say, mid-30s outdoor, active, and you're completely fine. It's really, really comfortable. Now, I have a full range of motion. I don't feel restricted. So this relaxed vintage cut, it gives me plenty of room. And it doesn't feel like it's sloppy. It doesn't look big. It doesn't look bulky on me. So it does have a relaxed fit, so I can move around freely. And when I'm stretching to hang up those Christmas lights and I'm kind of like on a stool on my tippy toes reaching up over my head, I was fine. I wasn't getting any of that rise where my back's coming out and then the wind's blowing and I'm freezing cold. None of that happened. So the cut of the overall cut of the sweatshirt is really nice. It gives me a lot of room to move, and the weight is very, very comfortable. And honestly, I don't have anything negative to say. It's been a very comfortable sweatshirt to wear. I've been wearing this a lot over the past month or so, and I don't really see any signs of wear. I don't have any pulls or runs in it. All the stitching was completely fine, completely perfect. It's overall a very, very good sweatshirt, very good quality, very comfortable sweatshirt to wear. I'm very pleased with the overall appearance and functionality of the sweatshirt. But now, let's talk about the Camp Slub Hat. And I do have one thing to say that's a little annoying, kind of a negative, but I've kind of gotten used to it, and it's this leather strap that's dangling here. Now, in many other strap closure hats, there will actually be a slit here along the back that you can run the back strap through so you don't have it just dangling out. It makes a cleaner look, and it is quite functional. Now, the reason I say functional is the fact that this dangling piece, sometimes I'll knock it and I will actually hit it and I will loosen the strap of the hat and the hat will come loose. It's not a hard fix. I pull it back, I tighten it back down. But sometimes I'll hit that. Now, it might be more of an issue for me because I have longer hair, so I'm often tucking my hair back. And when I'm tucking my hair under, that's when I'll usually hit this and knock it loose. But I have done it putting a hood on, then taking the hood off. Either the hood will catch on it or the side of my hand will kind of knock it as it's coming back, and it will loosen that little metal clip, and then the hat will come loose. Now, it never fell off my head or anything, so it's more of an annoyance than anything else, but I would like to see maybe just a little slit back here where I could take this and tuck it in, and it would just run underneath the sweatband on the inside of the hat, so you wouldn't see this slack. It wouldn't be just dangling here, and it wouldn't be it would just be tucked underneath. Now, yeah, I could cut this, but that's not going to look very good. It's finished, the edges are all finished, and it does have a nice rounded tip to it, so it would make the finishing look a little bad on the hat, and I don't want that. I'd rather have the dangly part than to have this awkwardly cut piece of leather dangling from the back of my hat. But I would like to have seen that little slit there so I can tuck that leather strap in there, and all the excess is just completely hidden and out of the way. Now, the fit, feel, and finish of the Camp Hat. Now, the chambray material has been really, really nice to wear. I recently took a work trip down to Mississippi where I knew it would be a little bit warmer down in Mississippi than northeastern Pennsylvania, but I anticipated being, mid-60s, low 70s, and it was like 80 degrees and 1,000% humidity. And the chambray hat wore really, really nice down there. Again, I was not anticipating it being that hot, so having the little bit lighter weight of the chambray, I always found chambray material to be a little lighter, a little more airy, and it was great to wear in the hotter, more humid temperatures. Now, I was filming, running around a factory, filming products being built, some B-roll, distribution center, and also was 2 very long days of travel. It was a very packed 3-day trip where I basically did not stop moving, and this was on my head almost the entire time, and it was really great and really comfortable. Not only to wear while I was running around filming, but on the airplane. Sometimes, I'm on a plane, if I have something like a standard baseball hat, like a trucker hat, sometimes, the edges, the stiffer brim, it kind of cuts into your head. It just becomes uncomfortable to sit there wearing headphones over it for an extended period of time. And I did have over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones on the plane, and it was fine. Combining my glasses with my hat, I wasn't getting any discomfort in my ears, which is something that I normally do get if I'm wearing a standard baseball cap, wearing headphones for an extended period of time. So it was really great to wear while traveling, and it was really great to wear in the heat running around filming all day long. So the chambray material is really, really nice. Not only that, I love the look of chambray. Now, I've always been a fan of chambray fabrics. I used to sell Wrangler shirts. I worked in an Army Navy store in another lifetime, and one of the things I sold that I really loved were some of the chambray Western cut Wrangler shirts, so I kind of fell in love with the material. Now, I did move away from that quite a bit of time ago, and I forgot that chambray had existed, to be honest with you, but I was randomly in a Tractor Supply, and lo and behold, on a rack, there were Wrangler chambray work shirts, and then next to them, my favorite was the Wrangler chambray Western cut shirt, and I picked one up and I remembered how much I love the chambray fabric. So when I got the opportunity to check out the chambray hat, I was stoked because I absolutely love this fabric. It's incredibly comfortable to wear. It's wearing really, really well in the heat, and when I'm a little colder, I can throw up a hood, and let's face it, a baseball cap isn't going to keep me any warmer in the colder temperatures. That's when I just switch to a skull cap. But overall, I am very satisfied with the quality, fit, feel, and finish of both the Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt and the Camp Hat. Both these products from Gustin have been incredibly nice, and again, I have been wearing my number 75 Okayama Standards in heavy rotation for, I don't even know how long I've had them, probably coming up on 3 months now. And I've been wearing these jeans non-stop. I will say they are a slower fader than I had anticipated, but lighter weight denim generally is. But they have been so nice to wear and so incredibly comfortable. And I did wear these on that same work trip. So I combined the number 75 Okayama Standards from Gustin with the Gustin Camp Hat. And that was basically the only hat and the only pair of pants that I took on that trip. Both worked out really, really nicely for the work trip and for traveling as well. But so far, I have not had a bad product from Gustin. I've been very, very happy with everything that I've seen and got. Even though my jeans are being a bit of a slow fader, they're still fading and they're incredibly comfortable, and I do like the fades that I am getting out of them. So if you were looking at the Gustin Vintage Heavyweight Sweatshirt or the Camp Hat, I'd say snag one. They are not only incredibly comfortable to wear, they look good, and these are durable goods that will last me for a very long time. So with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.